I feel like I need to put these on for this review to be legit. There we go. Boyhood, directed by... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Oh! Much better. So, Boyhood, directed by Richard Linklater. Now, this is probably one of the most popular films of 2014 so far. Definitely one of the most popular and successful indie films of 2014 so far, which is a pretty big deal. Even if you don't pay attention to indie films, it's pretty unlikely that you haven't heard of this movie in some capacity. But in case you haven't, this is Richard Linklater's epic life movie that he filmed over a 12-year period with the same actors. It's been the talk of the movie world since it's come out, especially because this is something that's never really been done before in movie history. Basically, it follows the family for 12 years of their life and focuses on their son Mason, who is 6 years old when the film starts and 18 years old when the film ends. It's pretty much a very universal film. It's a film that anyone of any age can see and appreciate and relate to. Because if you're a teenager, it's pretty much the exact period of your life. And since the film ends with Mason about to go to college, it's very relatable for teenagers who are about to go through that exact same thing. And if you're in your 20s or a little older, like me, it's very nostalgic because as it goes through the years of Mason's life, you see things that you grew up with. And I started college 3 years ago, so seeing someone go through all of that and just about to start college, it was really interesting to kind of go back and see someone else's mindset of what that's going to be like and then go back and think what my mindset was, and it's really interesting. And of course parents can relate to this film because even though the main focus of the film is Mason, the film revolves around this whole family in general, and the parents are obviously a big part of that. And again, since the film ends with Mason going off to college, the parents who have had kids can, probably really relate to what that's been like, and it's, very moving and all that. A really cool thing about this movie is when it goes through the years of Mason's life, it doesn't tell you specifically which year you're watching right now, but instead gives you clues. Like the soundtrack is very pivotal in that sense. It plays songs from those years, so you could be like, okay, this is probably 2008, and other clues like who's elections and stuff like that and what's on TV. So that was a really clever way of doing it instead of being like, this is 2010, this is 2011. And it does make sense that it goes up to when he's 18 years old, because even though obviously going off to college is going to be a big thing and that he will, things will change for him, that period of transitioning from a kid to an adolescent is really important part of a person's life. So I like that the film focused specifically on that time. While the film itself is a really big cinematic feat and it is really amazing to watch, I did find it a bit pretentious at times, mainly when Mason became a teenager. But then he becomes this artsy hipster kid and says things that he thinks make him sound smart and just make him sound annoying and pretentious. And also, you kind of think maybe a big twist is going to happen or something like that, but you're really just watching someone's life. And in a way, I actually really like that because most of the time it's not too over the top or too dramatic. I mean, things happen and they, certain things affect people in more ways than maybe someone else, but I do like that it didn't go over the top, really, and it was just kind of a life movie. So it really is a beautiful film. It's something you should watch at least once just to see how this director did this over 12 years. It is pretty amazing. But again, it does get a bit pretentious, so So I'm going to give Boyhood a nice, which is 4 out of 5 stars. So what did you guys think of it? Do you think it deserved the hype that it was getting? Do you think it's a very pivotal film in the film history now that's gonna be, looked back on as this amazing thing that happened? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Okay guys, that's it for me. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you soon. Toodles! Oh god, it's nice to take these off now.